Welcome to the Free Game Don D podcast, life, family, and business. Yeah, listen, today I had the pleasure of having my friend, Jerron Coleman in studio. He is the CEO of Bries Lawn and Landscaping. And so we're going to be talking shop a little bit. But first of all, Jerron, tell people about yourself. Like, who are you? Where are you from?
My name's Jerron Coleman. I'm a native of Augusta, Georgia. I graduated from T.W. Georgia High School. I'm a college grad from Georgia Southern University. I'm a local business owner in Augusta. I have my own lawn care company. Hopefully expand into other businesses soon.
For sure. No, I love that, man. And I think sometimes when people see you now, because like you're doing, the turkey drive, you're doing all kind of cool stuff, man. But like, I always felt like the origins of business, that's what can really help people. Because like people will see sometimes a finished product, but they don't see like what you've gone through, man. So talk about like what you've gone through in business to even be where you are right now.
Oh, for sure. From starting out, just dealing with losing friends, not having transportation to jobs, not having the right equipment, not having the right help. So it's a lot of different trials and tribulations we went through, especially in the beginning, like not having a properly structured business. That's very important. When you don't have a properly structured business, it's like you just all over the place, if that makes sense.
No, it makes a lot of sense.
You're all over the place.
It makes a lot of sense. Wow, you touched on a couple things there that you probably don't even realize how powerful they were. You talked about how in the beginning, like, because right now you got trucks and stuff, but like in the beginning, because I remember when I hired you some years ago, and you had your equipment in the back of a Honda, and I said, that's my guy. That guy going places. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? See, some people can't see it. You got to get with people who can see you and really see where you're going, man. And I saw it. I said, man, that guy, he going. I like the hustle. Because in the beginning, every business is a hustle. And in the beginning, seeing you with that lawnmower in the back of your car, I said, man, he gonna be all right. He gonna be all right, man. So shout out to you, man, because some people judge you, like, when they see you in the beginning and they just, oh, well, I want somebody with these stuff already together, who this and that. But shout out to you, because now I've seen the evolution. I've been able to see the growth, and I love it, man. And so speak to that, like, riding around in that car, man, with the llama. That was your mom's car, right?
No, mom's car.
What do you mean your car?
No,
but that's what I'm talking. But you didn't let that discourage you, though.
No, sir. She actually just said something to me about the other day. She was like, I can't believe I let you work out my car. Like, I used to go cut grass, and then I get done, I'd blow it out and go vacuum out every day. So she wanted to.
Because that was her only car, right?
That was her only car. She'd be at her hair salon doing hair, and I'd take her car until she get done. So she might work sometime at 8 o'clock at night, and I'd be cutting grass all day until she get out of work.
Shout out to Mama, man.
Yeah.
I know I had a chance to meet Mama at the turkey drive. Your mama is a phenomenal lady, man.
For sure.
But you know what kind of faith you got to have in your son's vision to say, hey, take my only car. I don't know what you're going to do with this car. You might go out here and I need this car to go to work myself. But I'm going to let you use my car to go out here and chase your dream.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, shout out to Mama, boy. You got to have people that believe in you, boy. Boy, I tell you, man. So you also talked about business structure. And I think that's really big. I was talking to my daughter this morning, just talking this end of the year. So I'm just kind of letting her and the team know that we're so proud of them for what they've helped us do, because business success is dependent on the business structure.
For sure.
Right. And so talk about how important being structured or even, gaining structure within your business has helped you grow and scale.
Okay. Well, first I want to say we still, with me being a young entrepreneur, we still learning. We still learning, but we take different things from different people. Like me personally, at least 5 days out the week, I'm up online 4 or 5 in the morning looking at ways to improve my business. Just by the smallest things, by timing, scheduling, by uniforms, by how we communicate with our clients, our efficiency, the stops that we stop during the day, how we can eliminate the stops during the day. Just anything that make the business flow just as smoothly as possible. I put time in and time out every day, all day, to make sure that we're executing those plans. Sometimes the plans don't go as well as you want it to. But with this off season that we've been having now, I've been having more time to really focus on that. So,
I love that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I love you talk about like the small things. Because I think sometimes in business, we're always worrying about the big things. Like I need all these, but it's the small things, man. If you can plug the small leaks, they avoid big floods.
For sure.
But people avoid all the small things in business, and then those small things turn into floods, and now you can't control it. Right? So shout out to you, man. So I like you talking about like focusing on the small things and just putting in the work to actually be better as an entrepreneur. Like it's really, because people just look at, I need to make money. Yes, you do, but you need to get better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything you want in business is on the other side of you being better. Right? So talk about how you've gotten better.
Ways I done gotten better. One thing we did was we hired an assistant. We hired an assistant. I think that was very, very crucial in my business personally because, for example, we might have a yard. Every day we do like 20 to 25 yards. So we might have a day, we might have 5 people call us, and me being human and honest, I might forget to call the people back or might not get back with them. Not because I don't want to, because I'm so busy on the yards that we have, but when you have an assistant, they're able to plan and structure different things, will remind me. So, okay, Mr. Coleman, today you have 12 new leads today. You need to make sure that we get these people looked at today. And in the past, I get some of them and some of them I wouldn't be able to get to because honestly, I forget. But I think adding an assistant was major, especially for our business because we want to make sure we service everybody. We want to give everybody a great experience with us. So I think that we focus on that, and then we try to give people time frames. So how you doing, Mr. Doe? We're running a little late, but we'll be there by 5 o'clock today to get your yard scheduled and see what all you want to do for your lawn service for that appointment.
No, I like that, man. Because I also noticed you guys got automation when it comes to payments and all that. Shout out to you guys, man. But that's an investment within the business, and I think that sometimes as new entrepreneurs, sometimes it's hard to make that investment, right?
Yes, sir.
Like we don't always see.
You don't see it at first. You don't see it at first.
You don't see.
You do not see it at first.
Listen. Like I literally was having a conversation, like I said, with our operations manager this morning. I was saying how the first year we hired her, like we almost didn't even know what we needed from her, but that was an investment. Like you pouring into people and you're hiring people. And you're still trying to figure it out. You just know you need help, right?
Sure.
We knew we needed help. And like you need help. You just can't manage all this stuff. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. It makes you look bigger than what you are when people see you invest. People want to do business with businesses that they see are making investments in the business.
Sure.
So when they call Bries Lawn and Landscaping and they talk to the assistant, I'm gonna be honest, for me, because I watched your journey over all these years, I'm like, man, that's cool. Someone else sending me messages that's not Jerron, because I know that he's really scaling and growing his business, man. And you really want to patronize that business even more. So shout out to you, man, hiring an assistant and having a team around you. You're only as good as your team. Sure. I don't care how great you are. Here's the thing. You only got 2 hands, Jerron.
That's it.
But if you got a team,
you can get done a lot.
You got a lot more hands.
Yes, sir. So, and the attention that, Mr. Doe, I got a couple friends. People hit me up all the time about starting lawn care businesses, and that's one thing that I mainly stress to them is that you need a team because you might have a person like me, for example. When I first met you, I was doing yards by myself, and I probably could only do like 2 or 3 a day. But now we do literally like 20 to 25 yards every day.
That's crazy. That's
every
crazy. Because think about it, man, that's growth. That's explosive growth. Yeah. Going from, you said how many yards a day? With 2, 3?
2 or 3 by myself. Might do 2, 3. I might get lucky and do 5.
Wow. But even then, doing 5, you really stretch thin, right? You really, to 2 or 3, because you got to do it right.
For sure.
Right?
Yes,
and
sir.
so now doing 20 or more a day, man, that's crazy, bro. Yeah.
People don't believe me, Mr. Doe. People really don't believe that we do that many.
But you got a team.
Yeah.
So when you got a team, it's different. Yeah. You got a lot more hands.
For sure.
Right? But see, some people don't. People think that, because I talked to some business owners in the past, and they may be like, oh, well, I'm trying to keep all the, they don't want to pay people. You know what I'm saying? It costs to have a team. Teams ain't free. And they're not thinking long term, you're going to win. If you help other people win and give them opportunity, man, bruh, the opportunities that are gonna flow in your direction are gonna be endless, right? But sometimes people don't always think beyond themselves, right? So nah, shout out to you, man. So let me ask you this too, man. Reoccurring clients. How much of your, because that's important in business to be able to like say, hey, I know I have X amount of clients that are always gonna, be on the schedule. So how much of your clientele is reoccurring and how much of it is new?
Um, I'll say 80% is reoccurring.
Mm.
About 80%. I mean, we actually like with me being the business owner, I actually try to have like personal relationships with our clients.
Mm.
So I might call them sometimes just to see how they doing. Sometimes we might call them and buy them lunch. Sometimes I might just call them just to see how they doing, see how their kids doing. Sometimes people just call us. How you doing, Mr. Coleman? I'll just call just check on you. And we just try to always keep that relationship with all our clients pretty healthy and good. Even on good or even bad terms. I mean, even when like we had one of our clients, her mother passed. We sent food and flowers. We just try to always be hands on with our clients. So I think we have a great rate with reoccurring clients.
No, I love that. Listen, man, people do business with who they know, like, and trust.
For sure.
And so it's important to be personable to some degree, for sure, no doubt. And your staff has to be personable. You know what I'm saying? Your team got to be personal. If they're not people, then
It won't work.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work
because people just need to feel that connection when they do business with you, man. And business is about relationships, and people don't always understand that. I mean, especially when you're an entrepreneur, like it's all about your relationships, man. Even I know even us in the business we do together, man. That's relationships, man.
Yes, sir.
Right? I mean, not just business, but personal. So I know I can call Jerron anytime, like, hey, Jerron, da 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 da, or you call me. I mean, it ain't even just business; it could be something personal. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like,
sir.
you don't put me on to some game. Shout out to you for, get me down to the tax lien sale and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's so much, that you can really gain by, networking with real people. And you ain't network with everybody,
Yeah,
but you got to find the right kind of people, man. And you can tell, you know what I'm saying? I think you're a lot like me, man. You pick up on stuff real quick. You know what I'm saying? When you show me who you are, I'm gonna believe you. You know what I'm saying? so shout out to you for that, man. So yeah, but speak to that, then, like relationships. Like, how important have relationships been in the growth and the scaling of Bries Lawn and Landscaping?
Major. We try one thing that I always try to do, and I try to teach my team to do. We always want to make sure that people that we do business with, we always keep them satisfied, and we always want to be kind and friendly. They ain't nothing like doing business with somebody and it's just mean or not friendly. That's kind of like it leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
For sure.
So I try to always preach to my team and people who work with us and vendors that we work with, just always be kind. Always be kind. Always go above and beyond for the client, even for people that we working with. Like if somebody miss some or forget some, help them out. If somebody leaves some, pick it up for them. Just always being kind and friendly. Make sure that we always respectful to each other. I think them small things that just go a long way with just relationships in general.
Yeah, no, those are not small things. Those are big things that a lot of businesses are forgetting to do. You know what I'm saying? Being friendly, being respectable, just having good customer service, having a good customer experience. Like, I know we talking earlier about Chick-fil-A.
Great customer service.
Bruh, they don't have, I'll tell people, listen, man, I actually love Popeyes. Shout out to Popeyes. But I go to Chick-fil-A because I'm gonna get my food fast, and they're gonna be smiling. I'm like, man, you people, I need a job here, man. Like everybody over here's happy. You know what I'm saying?
And they're not gonna charge you for the sauce or nothing.
Come on, man. I go to other places, man. People gonna be mad that they at work, and
yeah,
they got time for that, man.
You gonna wait 30 minutes? You gonna wait 30 minutes?
Yeah, man. Food? Listen, man, I need good energy when I'm out, man. So I need that Chick-fil-A energy, and that's just how you kind of approach life and business, man. Like you have to, give people good energy, man. And so shout out to you, man. Relationships, like you said, they're major, man. So, so with you guys having so much business now, like, have you had to kind of, because here's the thing about growth, you have to be ready for growth, which do you think you've been handling the growth of Bries and Lawn Care, I'm all over the place, landscaping pretty well?
Yeah. I think we handled it pretty well, but I think going to next year, I think we're gonna have an amazing year. and I feel like we need to make some adjustments so we can be prepared.
Mm.
But I think so far, I think we have handled it for the most part good. But I'm definitely making the adjustments for next year. I think next year gonna be our best year to come.
No, every year should get better and better. I love that. Like you have to be prepared for growth. Like everybody wants to grow, but they're not always prepared for growth. And I think that that's a major thing that you're alluding to. Like, man, listen, man, next year we're gonna have an even better year. But you're always trying to get things in place,
Always.
ahead of time, so that you can be prepared for that growth. You can't get the growth first and then go prepare later. You have to actually you have to be ready for it. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna come at you fast.
It's gonna come at you fast, man. It's really gonna come at you fast. And shout out to you, man, because it's coming to you guys fast, and you guys are handling it, man. So I love that for you and your business, man. So let me ask you this, man. Like, what getting to Bries Lawn and Landscaping? Like, what made you even want to get into lawn care?
Okay. In 2018, I had just graduated college. 2018, May of 2018, I had just graduated college, and I was having a daughter, so I wanted to make some different changes in my life, and I was thinking of ways that I can profit income legally and still make a
Hold up, legally.
yeah. I wanted to profit. I wanted to be 100% legit, and still be able to profit a good amount of money. And I seen different people. I used to actually cut grass with my dad when I was very, very young, and I just thought it was a good idea.
So did your dad have he would cut other people's grass or just yours?
He used to cut people's grass too, but he stopped. He was a contractor. He was a contractor. But I seen different companies around Augusta, and I just started talking to people and just getting game from them. And I decided, me and my best friend decided to do it. My best friend Jabri Dominguez. So if I can remember, our name was Garden City Lawn and Landscaping. That's the nickname of Augusta. And then in 2019, after my best friend died that I went in business with, after he had passed away, we named the business after him, Bries Lawn and Landscaping.
No, I like what you said, because I think other entrepreneurs can learn from this. You said that you talked to other landscapers and kind of figured out what they was doing, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like you was asking for some information. And here's the thing, people sometimes will think that, well, people won't tell you anything, but they will. You just have to ask.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Successful people are not just running around here just like, they don't waste words. So if you want to know what successful people are doing, you have to ask them. Like, hey, I see you got this lawn care business. Do you mind me asking like what kind of equipment you're using, or, like how are you getting your commercial loans? Like who's helping? And I'm saying, like, if you ask questions, people will generally talk to you.
Yes, sir.
Has that been your experience?
For sure. I actually Fahim Belair, he owns Georgia Green Lawn Care in Augusta.
Mm-hmm.
He actually gave me a lot of free game on ways different angles and ways I should take, and going with starting my business, and that was a great help. Just from equipment to how to deal with clients, to how to deal with banks, to how to deal with taxes. There's all different things. Like, he gave me a lot of free gaming, and honestly, now when people call me, I reach out to me. I try to spread that same love to them. So when they call me, I tell them, how you think I should quote this job, or how you think I should do this, or what equipment you think I should use, or do you mind if I borrow this equipment? I try to always help anybody that's doing or working in my field. Even now, when I see them post their business, their lawn care business or landscape business online, we share it.
Come on, man.
We share it. I tell all my everybody on our team to share it, because we can't do everything.
For sure.
We try to spread business broad to everybody. So when they post their work, we if they ask us to critique them, we will. If they don't, we won't. And we share their business. If we can't get to a yard, we might call them up. Hey, are you busy today? If they ain't busy, we'll send them a yard. Just anything to help.
I love that. And yeah, because I think that I know I got this. Shout out to my guy Kevin of Wealth Alliance Group. He has this shirt that says collaboration over competition. And like when you do what you do and you know what it is that you do, you just like, look, man, we're gonna all work together. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all gonna win. And these connections that you have with other people end up just really just bearing so much more fruit versus you trying to compete with other people, right? So just because you said this guy was talking to you about loans and taxes, you need to know this stuff, man.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man, I'm gonna get into the race thing, man. Being black, I mean, like, some of us are first generation, not just business owners, but structured. It's levels to this. There's people that have businesses, but there's no structure. Everybody's just all over the place. You know what I'm saying? People just taking money, wasting it, and business goes up under. Or you have a business, but you don't have things like properly structured. You don't have business accounts. You don't have commercial loans. You don't have business credit. You don't have none of this stuff. You're just out here, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, but sometimes we just need someone to tell us, hey, you need to be more structured. Your business could grow and scale if you just invested in structure. But I know sometimes that's hard for us to wrap our minds around because it's a cost associated with that. Structure costs. It's not a major cost, but it's just a part of investing. Matter of fact, it's not even a cost; it's an investment.
Investment.
You know what I'm saying? Structure is an investment, and and I think that sometimes I know it was hard for me. I had 20 years. I was in trucking. I was sole proprietor. Didn't even so much as have an LLC, which would have protected me if I would have hit somebody. You know what I'm saying? It would have protected my assets, but I didn't know any better. The person who was doing my taxes told me I didn't need to have it, and it was probably not their fault. That was probably just some bad information that they had gotten. And sometimes with us in our community, bad information gets passed down.
It get passed down,
and we start regurgitating bad information as if it's law. You know what I'm saying? As if it's factual, and it's not. It's our feelings. It's not factual, and it actually hurts the next generation when we don't correct certain things. Say, hey, no, you actually do need this. You actually do need to be structured this way. You do need to have your stuff lined up. So I remember some years ago, you were trying to get some stuff structured properly. Like, what was that whole process like when you were trying to, show? Because you're talking about showing income now. Like, a lot of us want to get into entrepreneurship because we want to hide income, right? But in your situation, you was in a situation where you needed to grow and scale. You couldn't grow and scale because when you go apply for business loans, there's no profit.
No profit.
So,
honestly, I was always just taught the wrong way how to structure my business. And I think that really hurt me because I was always in the mindset of, oh, you shouldn't put money in the bank and you shouldn't do that. That is absolutely wrong. That's absolutely wrong, especially if you want to scale your business in like a legal way and get, like you said, get lines of credit.
Hold on a second, man. One thing I love about you don't say it in a legal way a few times. So I love that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, because you got to make sure that your stuff, like you said, it got to be structured right.
For sure.
If it's not structured right and you're not showing your stuff on paper, it's still considered legal. It's still considered not legal.
For sure.
So I think that you should always just do it. But in my personal experience, I wasn't able to get nothing. I wasn't able to get no trucks in my name, no business credit in my name, nothing. And I'm still in the process of getting everything together now. But I think now with me having a better understanding, I go by things different.
I love that.
So
I love that.
So like you say, like we spoke on earlier, we do payments different. We have a personal business bank account. Mm-hmm. We deposit all checks, all cash, all transactions, everything goes to the business account, and then we disperse upon that, so we can show the bank that we trustworthy and we have money flow in our account. And just start off with small secured credit cards, business credit cards, just things to build us up.
Ooh,
yeah.
I hope now that's free game.
Yeah.
That's free game.
Yeah.
So I hope someone's listening to this and they're being helped by that, because what's being said about your business on paper?
For sure.
Right? Because you're right. We've been taught the wrong way. We've been taught that, this is a way for you to, because we say, oh, I got money. But on paper, your business says you broke.
You're broke.
So if on paper, your business shows to be broke, you're broke.
And the bank is not going to give you no money.
And the bank ain't gonna give you a dime.
Nothing.
Because listen, man, if I was the bank and my business came to me and they've been showing a loss 5 years in a row, and they said, well, I need $100,000 so I can scale and grow my business. You ain't got nothing to scale and grow, bro. You ain't making no money.
You ain't making no money.
You got a hobby. You don't have a business.
For sure.
But I think that's the hard thing with us. I know, and I'm saying that for me, because that's something that I had to break out of.
Yeah, it's hard. It's definitely hard.
Yeah, it definitely is, man. But But when you go apply for loans and you try to get credit, and I remember the first time me and Michael went to go apply for some credit, and they was like, hey, we give you this, but it was a very small amount because the business hadn't really made any real money. Right. And then you start to realize, okay, hey, us showing these losses, that's cool. But like, if we really want to scale and grow this, we're going to have to start showing profit, and we're going to have to show that on paper, we're someone that, people can loan money to, not us personally, but the business. You can loan money. You got to understand it's a separation between who you are personally and that credit score and like who the business is.
For sure.
Like, is the business making any money? Like, you're two separate entities now. And it takes time to get to that point, but you got to understand that is the goal. The goal is not to show no income. The goal is to make sure you continue to have purchasing power and leverage, because that's what your credit is. Your credit is leverage in business. Yeah, I love you talking about like showing income and in the business so that you can leverage all of that to get credit, to get loans for the business, because it's just so important. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like I want my people to really understand how important that is, because a lot of us are phenomenal, man. Like, we have some of the best ideas. Like, we can do so many cool things, man. But like we do have to understand that there's a way to do it. You know what I'm saying? And
yes, sir.
And I'm just someone who didn't always do it the right way.
Me too.
Right.
Me too.
But the scaling didn't happen until you get structured. Once you get structured properly, and so you giving out this game, man. I love that for you, man.
And when you do that, and when you get your business structure right, you can conquer the world. You can go as big as you want.
Come on, man.
A lot of people don't understand. Like, I know people who done start off like me and got $1 million business loans, $1 million business loans,
$1 million business loan,
and they actually flourishing because they got the right marketing, they got the right business structure, they got the right tools, they got the right advertisement. Like, all this stuff go real big into your business. So that's something that I think young entrepreneurs should very take seriously. Like, start off with getting your credit right before you do anything. Yeah, you can get your brand and your logo and your colors and what you want to do, but before you actually start and put your business on paper, get your credit together, because that's gonna definitely help you elevate way faster.
Yeah, no, I think that shout out to you, man, for saying that, because I think people definitely need to hear that. I think that sometimes we don't even think that abundance is possible like that, right? When you first started doing this, like, if someone would have told you would be where you are right now, would you have believed it?
Honestly, yeah.
Okay, shout out to you.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Only reason why I say this because just growing up under my mama, like, I always just been a confident type person. Like, I never really had the mindset to give up or quit. Like, I didn't really been through everything in life. So me coming this far, I feel like it's nothing I can't conquer.
No, I love that. See, and I think where I'm trying to go with this, because you're right, I've always been a very confident guy myself, but I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, when you start achieving certain next levels of success, you didn't think this was possible for you, and sometimes it's because we, culturally, sometimes we put limitations on ourselves, and then the culture puts limitations on us. Let's say weird stuff like, well, $1 million contracts, man, they only get those to the white businesses, So sometimes we kind of adopt some of these cultural limitations ourselves.
Well,
man.
can I be honest, Mr. Doe?
Come on.
When people like tell me stuff like that turn me up.
So you hear that kind of stuff?
Oh, of course. Yeah. I mean, I tell ideas to my friends stuff. Sometimes they don't really give no feedback, or they, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess everybody be in their own world, but when I get any kind of like pushback, it just turn me up like to another level. Like I said, I be up 4, 5 in the morning. Some days I don't even get no sleep. Be up finding ways to enhance my business or enhance businesses that I want to do. It's gonna happen.
I love that. No, I think that's shout out to you, man. I think that's great. And listen, what's around you? I always tell people, man, like, what's in you isn't nearly as important as what's around you.
For sure.
Because if you can get good people around you that will continue to show you what's possible, it'll get in you.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But if you got people around you all the time that can't see the vision, and that's okay. I mean, sometimes, depending on the environment you come from, you just haven't seen things being done the right way. at a high level. So sometimes you have to make people a believer. You know what I'm saying? As to what's possible, man. But what's around you is so. And that's one thing I say about you that I've known over the years. Like, you're always trying to get in rooms where you feel like people are smarter than you. And for some people, that's they don't have the they don't want to do that because it makes
100%.
speak to that.
That's the only room I'm trying to be in. I'm only trying to be in rooms that help me grow. And for any young entrepreneurs out there, that's the only thing you should focus on too. Don't focus on your peers. Focus on people who doing what you're doing. That will even if they're not doing what you're doing. People that are successful in life, get around them type of people because you'll be the next person with success.
I love that. Listen, man, I always say this thing here, like, stop worrying about the people that you know. When you're in business, the people that you know, don't put too much energy into them because strangers will make you rich.
For sure.
People that you don't know, those are going to be the people that are going to help you blow up. Not that your family and your friends won't support you. I'm not saying that. Because I'm not one of those guys that gets into that. But just to say that the people that you don't know will make you rich. So focus on those people, man. People get in these circles, you know what I'm saying, where people can help you elevate. Not because they gave you something, but they gave you information. You just need information.
The information.
You know what I'm saying? Like one thing about us, like we go getters. You know what I'm saying? We just need someone to give us information. Or once we get information, we'll find a way to get to where we need to get to. But once I find out what's possible and what's available, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna run with it. So I tell any young entrepreneur, like you're saying, like, hey, get in rooms, man. Call people. Don't be afraid to call people and say, hey, man. Because people will tell you, bro.
People will tell you.
I've learned that in business myself, man. Being around people smarter than me, like they put you on game.
For a prime example, remember we went to that meeting?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I know we can't talk about it, but yeah, we gotta be careful. But
that's good rooms though.
For sure.
Good rooms.
For sure. Like that was game, man. Like people, if they see you serious and you ask the right questions. But one thing I learned a long time ago about successful people, they don't like to waste words. Now, people who are not really doing anything, like they be talking. You know, I know people that love to talk. They ain't talking about nothing. You know, now I let them call me and talk about nothing. And then, because I don't, you know, it means something to them to talk about nothing. For me, I need to be around people consistently that are talking about something for real, that I can learn something and get something from that conversation. And when you're around people that actually want to have an exchange of ideals and really help you grow in a real way, it's just so much you can get from those kind of conversations, man. So shout out to you, man, for not even being intimidated to be around people that you feel like can put you on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No, I love that for you, man. So I know you say like, so I guess with it being the end of the year, like you're trying to reflect. I think that's good for every business. Like, you know, to take account of everything you did for the year.
Yes, sir.
Look at all the math. I mean, hey, math matters. Look at the numbers. Look at the math. Look at where we can grow and start. And so that's kind of where y'all are. Now we're in the fourth quarter. You're just kind of figuring out like, how do we dominate 2026?
Yes, sir. I mean, we still working, but as you know, the season have changed dramatically. So it's very much slower. So now, yeah, that's what we're doing now. Like branding for next year. Going over our books, things that we can improve on, ways that we can save money, ways we can make more money, ways we can put more money in advertisement, just different things that help us scale.
Yeah, let me say something. You said something about advertisement a few times and marketing, and I love that. Because here's the thing. I hate McDonald's, right? I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this, but I hate McDonald's.
Me too.
But you know why McDonald's sells the most hamburgers?
Advertisement.
Everyone knows me. You don't have to have the best. You just have to be the best known.
in McDonald's everywhere.
And there's a McDonald's everywhere. Everyone knows McDonald's.
For sure.
I mean, and I think that's the whole key to business, man. Like putting it out there, because the more people know what you do and who you are as a person and all that stuff, then they want to do business with you.
They want to do business with you.
Like I said, people do business with who they know, like, and trust. And the first one is no.
The first one is no. If nobody don't know you, how can they even reach out to you if they don't know you?
They don't know you, or they know you but don't know what you do.
Don't know what you do,
right? Which is the same thing, the more you think about it, like, do they know what you do, man? So that marketing thing is important.
And to be honest, I'm not meaning to cut you off. To be
good?
honest, that's what I'm really mainly focused on right now at this moment. Like my marketing advertisement for next year. So, like last year we were supposed to do a lot of marketing, but it kind of fell short to us just being overbooked.
Mm.
But this year, going into next year, that's our main focus. So basically, like make sure that we get our branding is our branding is gonna be very, very on another level next year. So we're gonna be branded everywhere in the CSRA. So that's even in North Augusta, Augusta, Evans, Grovetown, Harlem, just the whole CSRA. We're gonna make sure we brand it everywhere. So we're gonna make sure we do like a lot more yard signs, a lot more door hangers, a lot more posts in the ground at clients' houses that we do. We got a couple commercials that we're working on, a couple skits we're working on for Facebook, a couple funny skits, just a lot of different things to get our name out there. I mean, just to get our name out there to every crowd, if that makes sense.
No, of course it does. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. You want to? Yeah, no, it makes total sense. Let me ask you this, man. Like, who are you personally? And I say that because a lot of times people do business with you because of who you are personally. You know what I'm saying? That makes a big difference. So,
Yeah.
and whether or not people even patronize you, man. So who is Jerron personally? What do you like to do?
Firstly, I'm a God-fearing man. I'm a father. Honestly, it might sound weird. I just like to really like work and hustle. I don't really have no hobbies.
You don't be outside like that.
Nah, not no more.
Yeah, yeah.
I really like to just make money and take care of my daughter.
I love that.
That's
man.
what really drives me. I think it's the hustle that drives me now. Like the place I'm in my life now, just the hustle, like just keep growing as a person, growing as a father, growing as a businessman, growing as a brother, as a son, just growing as an individual. I mean, I think I like to do a lot of other stuff when I was younger. Now I think I'm like more seasoned now.
Yeah, you good on that, man.
Yeah, I'm kind of good.
I love that, man. Because you say, because I think that's important. I mean, like, people think that they can separate the two. Like people say, oh, well, this is who I am personally, and this is who I am as a business. I mean, because if you're not the right person personally, I'm probably not going to give you my business.
For sure.
That's just how it works. You know what I'm saying? So, so even on social media, like people generally identify with you based on who you are personally. Then the business stuff kind of comes secondly. Like, oh man, I like this guy. You know what I'm saying? I like what he stands for. I like how he move. And then you give him a chance in business. So shout out to you for, like you said, I'm working on myself. And I think people in business are so focused on working on the business, they forget to work on the most important factor in the business, which is you.
It's gonna start with you every time.
Every time.
Every time.
So what does that look like? Like, do you read books or like what are you doing to work on yourself?
Honestly, now, I'm right now focused on like my state of mind and like my body. But like now, like I pray more. I try to work out every day. Try to run 2-3 miles a day. I try to eat better. Heavy on the eating better. I just try to treat everybody like I want to be treated. Now I'm in a state like I just want to just be at peace and just focus on the things I need to focus on as a man and just be a better man. So that comes from every aspect. Just from opening the door for a woman or saying thank you to a man or helping somebody who in need or helping my mom or going to the school, bringing snacks to the kids or just anything I could do to help people around me and just people in general.
No, I love all of that, man.
Yeah.
And one thing I say about you, since I've known you, man, you've been you're the nicest guy.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine you being in any kind of situation. Like you're nice.
Yeah.
I just, but nice, not like you ain't gonna take advantage of me, nice,
Yeah,
but
fact,
just.
fact. I'm just all around good guy though.
You're just a good guy, yeah, for sure. And it's not a lot of good guys out here.
Yeah.
So everybody's trying to get something out of you or whatever. So it's not a lot of good guys, man. So shout out to the good guys, man.
Now, can I speak on that too?
Yeah,
though?
go ahead.
Now, you do have the people who try to get something out of you. So that go back to young entrepreneurs and just young men in general. I have this theory for myself, as being a young man. I just feel like, I can't speak for women, but as a man, I feel like the only way a man can provide for his family or provide for his loved ones or any situation he in is if he provide for himself first. And that don't mean in being selfish to the people around you, but I can't take care of my daughter unless I take care of myself. I can't
Mm.
take care of my mom unless I take care of myself. I can't take care of my girlfriend unless I take care of myself. So I think just in speaking on men in general, I think it starts with us internally. If that makes sense.
No, it makes a lot of sense.
So I think I want to make sure I say that. Like, I think just as men and young men, older men, just a man in general, it's gonna start within. So you can't even love nobody unless you love yourself. You can't do anything unless you love yourself. Financially, spiritually, emotionally, any way. So I just think it's important that men should just take that and let that be the forefront of their day, of their week, just of their way of life. Like, I gotta make sure that I'm okay, so I can make sure that everyone around me is okay.
Ooh, I think that's a hard concept for a lot of men to really grasp because men basically their whole value has been attached to taking care of everybody else.
Facts.
You know, and I think it's hard for a man to understand you can't take care of anybody until you take care of yourself first. And that's emotionally and spiritually and financially, even in business. Like, you know, you say, well, I want to give opportunity to other people, but hey, first of all, you're going to have to win first.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So once you win, you can go back and help other people win. There's this quote that I like. It talks about the best way to help poor people is to not to become one of them. And that's not no hey, that ain't no shade or nothing. That's just like,
sure.
you know, you can't help poor people if you're poor. Right? You know, if you want to help other people, you got to put yourself in position to, you know, to be able to help them, and it takes resources. You ain't never seen a poor person help anybody. Right? Everyone wants to help the poor, but it takes resources to help the poor. And, you know, you just have to take care of you, you know, so even love. Shout out to you, man, because you're right. If you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody.
Can't love anybody.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I have actually been in that state before. Like, when I felt like I ain't love myself, I couldn't give love to nobody else. So I had to apply that to myself, even when it comes like, even my health. I was eating so bad and feeling so bad. I'm not gonna say I ain't love myself because I was eating bad, but I love myself more now because I know eating bad is gonna eventually be bad for my body. So I started taking different strategies and different protocols to get myself. And now now in the state I am now, I feel way better. Like, eat way better, eat cleaner. No offense to nobody who eat pork, but no pork. No sodas. Drink more water. Just a way of living, a way of life.
yeah, but no, I love that though. But I mean, to me, that goes to discipline. Like, a lot of people, they want to do certain things in life, but they don't have the discipline. And so when you start talking about trying to, you know, just even the discipline within yourself, like that translates, you know, to other things in business and life. You know what I'm saying? Just to say, like you say, you know, I don't eat pork. I mean, if that's what you do, that's what you do. Like, I'm standing on business when it comes to this. And I think that the stuff like that translates. You know, relationships, all this stuff, man, it all starts with self. And everyone is so busy. I think because we live in a social media world, I guess. I don't know, everyone wants to, you know, show, you know, all this stuff on social media or whatever, but you're not really doing the work internally. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're doing the work internally, everything else is going to take care of itself.
For sure.
But it starts with self, man. I want to ask you this, man, because I feel like you're such a giver. Do people take advantage of you? Or do they try? Let me just say that. Do they try to take advantage of you?
People try. I ain't too funny just going for that though.
But I like that because I think that you're such a giver, but I do believe that givers have to have limitations because takers don't have any. Takers going, as long as they feel like a giver is giving, they're gonna keep taking.
Yeah.
And you just have to put limitations on, you know, and then they think, and they take it, you know, like you're being kind, but they think you stupid.
But I ain't a lot of minutes though. I won't even, if I feel like that, you won't even be around me too long. I won't even have you around me too long. Like, it won't even get that far. You're gonna see by my whole like body language that I'm not even gonna even keep entertaining that situation.
I love that. That's what it takes, man. Like I say, when you running a business and like you got all this stuff going on that's positive, shout out to you, man. You really have to be careful of what's around you. That's why I say what's in you is not nearly as important as what's around you.
For sure. I think I have pretty good people around me now though. For the most part. I mean, you still got ones you gotta
keep it on.
Yeah, keep it on. But I think for the most part I have pretty good people around me. I mean, I just try to stay, me personally, I mean, anybody who around me, they know I try to stay positive. I just keep on moving. I don't really have time for no nonsense. at all.
Yeah. But I like that though, man. Because I mean, because to be positive, there's a book by John Gordon called "The Energy Bus." Phenomenal book. You can download it on Audible. But I love it because, like, to be positive, that's a choice.
Sure.
Because if you don't choose to be positive every single day, negativity is the default. Like when I woke up this morning, it was cold. I could have just been like, nah, I'm good, man. I mean, just it's cold, man. You know what I'm saying?
They say negativity is the thief that steals happiness.
Come on, man. For sure. I said, man, I'm about to go out here, chop it up with my guy, man, get some stuff taken care of, man. It's all good, man. I'm just blessed to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Like I woke up this morning. I'm in the number, man. So let me go get to it, man. Some people that wish they, you know what I'm saying? Like,
wish they would have had.
Come on, man.
For the day.
For sure, they didn't have the opportunity for the day. So even though it's cold, we're gonna go. That's positive energy, like. So when people call you with negativity, how do you deal with that when people do call you with something negative?
I mean, it just depends on the day, honestly. I mean, because I ain't gonna lie, some days I really don't have no time to even talk to you because I don't have time for it. You know what I'm saying? But of course, it still happens though. So it just depends. Honestly, it really boils down to who it is. Because I mean, just honestly speaking, negativity is gonna come regardless.
Yeah, because sometimes people call you with negativity, and you have to find a way to make the conversation positive. That's all I'm saying. Like you have to. Like they may call you saying, "Hey, this client, man, I don't want to do this no more." Blah, blah. You know, they just kind of feeling frustrated as like somebody on your team, and then you have to kind of, you know, what I'm saying, like fix their mindset.
Oh no, though, when it comes to like clients and stuff, that's top priority. So it don't even matter if it's negative. Most of the time, I'm gonna come to the client's house or the business that we're doing. We're gonna make it right then. But we don't really take that lightly at all. With any negativity with the business, we're gonna make that top priority. Now, if it's personal friendship stuff or personal business, it'll probably get pushed out to the side. But business, that's gonna get taken care of top priority.
Because I think this thing that people don't understand when you're dealing with business owners, man, business owners, they're a little different. Like they don't really deal with feelings too. I'm getting wrong. We know feelings is a part of life. We get all of that. But what are the facts?
Yeah.
So when you come to me about some business stuff, but you coming to me from a feelings perspective, I'm always going to go dive into the facts. Because as a business, we have to, like you say, you know, these are customers. I understand you was mad about X, Y, and Z, but this customer is responsible for paying your salary.
I'll give you a good example. Mr. Doe. We had a client, I won't say her name. I'm pretty sure she's going to watch this. She's one of my favorite clients, though. We were supposed to go to the house last week, and it was cold, so the jobs that we're doing, they take a little longer to do because we usually start like at 7, but it be so cold. I try to be reasonable with our workers. So we'll come out a little later when they warm up, and some jobs take longer because the leaves might be wet because we're really doing like cleanup jobs stuff now. So she was like, well, you were supposed to come Saturday. I was like, no, man, we wasn't. You text me on Saturday. I never said we was coming Saturday. So that's just but when she texted me and she reached out to me, though, I made sure I reached back out to her. Like it was like within 5 minutes, just quick communication. And after we talked, she was fine. You see what I'm saying? I think that's big too though. Like when you have like situations with clients, especially, I think like fast responding is very important.
But let me say this too, though. Man. I think I think when you're a small business, you know, like all of us here, but like people want to reach out to you outside of business hours. Technically, you calling me on a Saturday.
I ain't gonna lie to Mr. Doe. My client call me any day.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying, like,
but you're right though.
Yeah, if you hit me up on a Saturday, you should not expect a Saturday, you know, the job to be done on Saturday. You hit me up on Saturday.
Yeah. You're right.
I'm just saying, like, you're going to continue to grow to the point that you're going to be like, hold up, bro, you calling me on a Saturday. Like, because, like, when me and my wife first built our business, we was available 24 hours a day, pretty much every day. Now, hey, man, Monday through Friday, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I ain't going to lie, though. You're right, though. You're right. Because even my daughter told me that, like, Dad, you need to get business hours. You work every day.
Yeah, you do. Because here's the thing, man. People build businesses that they grow to hate, and you don't want to do that. So it's not even that, you know, you don't want to take calls or help people on the weekends when they call you. It's not even that. It's just that, you know, I want to build a business that I actually love. And if I can't recharge, if I can't spend time with the people that I'm actually building the business for, which is my children, my wife,
100%.
You know, your girlfriend, whatever. If I can't do that, because I got to always be on business, the business becomes a burden.
And I'm guilty of that, Ms. Doe. Honestly, I'm guilty of that because even my guys, like even my head guys, my assistant, like some days we may work 18, 19 hours, Monday through Saturday. We might go out there on Sunday.
Yeah. Listen, I want you to download this book on Audible. 'Cause I know you're always on the move. Download Audible first if you don't already have it. Then download this book by Dan Sullivan. It's called Buy Back Your Time. Because sometimes when we get into business, man, we're so busy focused on income and building up all of that, and that's great. But then you've been doing this for long enough to where now, okay, we got to have office hours. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to be able to buy some time. Because I built this to, you know what I'm saying? I built this to grow, and I wanted to scale it. I wanted to do all these great things, and I'm starting to do some of this stuff. I'm starting to see it, right? But at the same time, I don't want it to become a burden. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to build a business that I've grown to hate, because now it feels like a job. And you don't want that. You want to always give your best. And so sometimes taking that Saturday and that Sunday to unwind with the kids, with wifey, girlfriend, whatever the situation is, you come back Monday, you ready. You know what I'm saying? Like you ready to attack the day. You know what I'm saying? But when you're attacking the day every day, come on, man.
It is, Chris. I ain't gonna lie, I hadn't gotten in a lot of trouble about that.
Yeah, man. Because listen, here's the thing that I need you to understand. There's people that are in your life that have sacrificed, and that sacrificing for you and your journey. And you have to find a way to give it back to them. Like, hey, it's not gonna always be this way. But sometimes most business owners, when they get into business, if they don't have someone to put them on game, they do the same thing for their whole life. They hustle. They got hustle culture. I'm just hustling. Okay, that's great. But like, it was Saturday and Sunday, and your daughter needed you to spend some time with her, and you couldn't do that because you were still hustling. You didn't never cut it off. I mean, she's sacrificing already Monday through Friday because she know, daddy got to go handle business. So you trying to tell me I got to sacrifice Saturday and Sunday too. So now I'm sacrificing 7 days a week, for daddy, because kids sacrifice too. They understand when you tell a kid, oh, I got a job. They good. Like, okay, daddy, go handle your business. Like, they mentally, no matter what age they are, they get it. Daddy got to work. Mm-hmm. Hey, it's Saturday. I got to go. What?
Yeah, man, you're right. You're right.
Come on, man. Come on, daddy.
You're right.
So I think that I read this book, like I say, Buy Back Your Time by Dan Sullivan. I read it 3-4 years ago. We already had the mindset, but I read the book. It was just like, okay, I need to make sure that even when we're growing and hiring people, like, we're buying time. We're not just hiring them for just jobs. We're also hiring them to take stuff off our plate so we can get back to doing some of the things that we actually want to do. With family and XYZ, man. So shout out to you, man. Yes, shout out to you. Listen, man. Anything else you'd like to leave with us before we wrap up?
2026 is gonna be a great year for Bries Lawn Landscaping. We're giving away a scholarship to 2 high schoolers.
Come on, man.
Doing a back to school drive. We're gonna do our turkey giveaway again. We're gonna do a Secret Santa. Scholarship's gonna be $1,000 a piece. Back to school drive, we're gonna give away 200 brand new shoes. And the turkey drive, we're gonna try to up the turkey drive and up the Secret Santa. We're gonna try to just give back.
I love that, man. Community oriented business, like community first, man. Man, I love that, bro. I love that for you, man. Listen, where can people find you?
We on Facebook, Instagram.
Now, hold up. Now, what are you on Facebook?
Facebook, Bries Lawn Landscaping. Instagram, Bries Lawn Landscaping. And TikTok, Bries Lawn Landscaping.
And how you spell Bries?
Bries.
Yep, Bries Lawn Landscaping. Guys, listen, this is going to conclude the episode of Free Game Don D. Life, family, and business.